What's up, YouTube? This is Justin Russell here, JC Raiderfin here, with a deck profile, a retro deck profile of Goat Control, April 2005 format, one of the most popular formats in all of Yu-Gi-Oh! Just going to give you the rundown of the deck. This is not my build. I got this list from my friend and teammate Andrew Mills. Yeah, I'll go ahead and get on into it, and if I need to explain, I will. First, we got 2 Magician of Faith. You run a lot of spells, a lot of power spells. So Magician of Faith is really helpful. Morphin Jar. You only run like 16 monsters, so if you're able to set Morphin Jar and a couple of spells and traps and your opponent doesn't have heavy, you'll be in good shape. Reaper. Sangan. Breaker. DD Warrior Lady. Sewer Priest is great in the mirror match. Take out all your opponent's goats all in one swipe. If it destroys a monster by battle, it can attack again. With Spirit Monster, bounce back to your hand. A lot of good Spirit Monsters in this deck. Exarion Universe, it's got piercing, and it's a pretty big beater. Tribe, that's just ridiculous. 2 Tsukiyomi, probably the best card in here because it can get rid of your opponent's 1,000 Eyes. You can recycle your 1,000 Eyes. You can recycle your flip effects. It's a broken card. Sinister Serpent, it's plus all the time. It just keeps going back to your hand in standby phase. So it's just ridiculous. Air Knight. This card's really good in the mirror match. And it's a great card in general. When you do damage, you draw a card and it's got piercing. So it's a good card for this. Jinzo. I haven't seen this in a lot of people's decks, but this is an Andrew's deck that I was playing with. And the list I got, and it's pretty freaking good. And then of course BLS. I think it's like 16 monsters. I wouldn't swear by that. But yeah, but all the monsters are really good in there. They have a lot of synergy. Next to the spells, you got the Trinity. Pot of Greed, Graceful Charity, Delinquent Duo. Great cards. All pluses. Faith lets you recycle them over and over again. Premature Burial. You put a bunch of crap in your graveyard, bring it back. That's what I like with Jinzo. Go ahead and lock down your opponent. Snatch Steal. Oh, good. Now we got 3 goats, 3 metamorphosis. This is like your main jizz. That's how you get out 1,000 Eyes. And they're both at 3. 1,000 Eyes. You can't see that. 1,000 Eyes is freaking ridiculous. I'll get to that in a second, but this is how you get it out most of the time. It's also good because you can take out your Air Knight or your Jinzo or even BLS if you have to make better stuff with Metamorphosis. But yeah, it's just a lot of ridiculousness here. Alright. Book of Moons. It was at 2. Well, it might have been at 3, but I know you played 2. It's really freaking good in this deck. It's just like Tsukiyomi, so play 2 Crossout. Crossout gets rid of your opponent's flip effect monsters. It sucks when you hit a Magician of Faith and yours are both in your deck or something like that, but I mean it's removal. And then the Spell Trap Hate. 1 ST, 1 heavy. Onto the traps. Got 2 Dust Tornado. More Spell Trap Hate. They can get you really bad with like the scapegoats and stuff. So if you can snipe off the scapegoat in the end phase, you're in good shape. Next we got Sakaretsu. Destroying stuff when it attacks. And not a whole lot of defense back then, I don't think. It's an out to 1,000 Eyes. Mirror Force. You know why that's good. Torrential, same. No, it's always been good. Call of the Haunted. You know, with Graceful Charity and whatever, you're going to get your big monsters in the graveyard, and that's what you bring it back. And Ring of Destruction. You can ring for game, does damage to both players due to the monster, its attack, whatever. So that's the main deck. 40 cards. Like I said, Andrew gave me the list. I really like it. It's a lot of fun. To the extra deck. Of course, we got 3,000 Eyes. It's the main gist hits to the deck. Once per turn, you can take your opponent's monster, equip it to this card. It gains that attack and defense, and your opponent cannot attack. No other monsters except Thousand Eyes, except this card, can attack, and other monsters can't change their battle position. That's create a pretty good lockdown. A Gatling Dragon is just in there for the 8 stars. Destroys face-up cards due to a number of heads or whatever. Darkblade the Dragon Knight. I think it removes from the graveyard when it does damage, up to 3 monsters. So level 6, you've been over versus Jinzo. Ryu Senshi. It negates traps, I believe. Spells and traps. Yeah, you pay 1,000 to negate a trap card. Also negates the effect of a magic card that targets it. So those are your level 6s. There's a lot of level 5s. These are just ones I play. Fiend Skull Dragon. Dark Bolter. I bring him out a whole lot. He negates whatever he destroys by battle's effect. So you kill a Sangan with that and it won't get the effect. You know, whatever. Also, I think it's got an effect about negating spell cards, so it's pretty good. Reaper the Nightmare. It's like Spirit Reaper. I mean, it's one of the fusion materials. I don't know if you can see that. Focus. No? Okay. There you go. Now you can see it. But, got the same ability. Except it gets attacked directly on its own, so you can bring it out and get a last card out of their hand. That's 800 attack. And then, I only have one of each of these. Whereas your level 3 and your level 4 fusion. I wasn't playing this for a while, and then I got in situations where I had a Sangan on the field, and that wasn't going to die soon, and I needed to go ahead and get it out of there and get an effect off. So I can add, like, I don't know, the last key piece, like Tsukiyomi or whatever, I don't even know. But yeah, and then Darkfire, same reason. Well, this also could work for BLS, like I've got a light in there, I don't really have a dark. You can send off Sangan or Breaker or whatever. It's just a good way to fill up your grave. But that's it, guys. Let me know what you think. Ask any questions. I'm not the goat control expert, but my teammates are very good at goat control, know a whole lot about the deck. So if you have any questions, I will ask them and get back to you, let you know. I'll have them look on my channel or whatever. And, yeah, so thanks, guys. See you later. Peace.